What's up, Disney fam? Welcome to the channel. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Today's video is gonna be a little bit different. I am in my kitchen opposed to my YouTube studio room, and that's because I'm gonna be making Disney / Mickey gummy bears and chocolate. I am very excited. So if you guys watched my fun.com haul, you know that I got this little like candy maker contraption thing from Disney, and well, it's like a Disney licensed product, and you guys requested me to make those like a ton. So I got lots of requests to make them, so here is that video. If you guys are brand new here, my name is Rita and I post all kinds of Disney as well as lifestyle content here on my channel, so I'm sure there'll be something here that you enjoy. Let's just get into this because I know you guys just want to see all the Mickey gummies. I'm gonna bring you on to my kitchen right now, and here is the item that I got from fun.com, and it looks like this as well. I'll just kind of show you the box. That's how the box looks, and it does say gummy treat maker, but I am gonna try making chocolate with it as well. So I just kind of displayed it how it is here, but to be honest, this back one I'm gonna move. But I just want to show you guys kind of like how it looks. It's super cute. I love like this little Mickey hat that's going on for the cover. There's a little measuring cup in here to put all your ingredients, and then it obviously warms up because it does plug in, and there's an on and off button in the back. So that warms up your mixture. You pour it into your molds, and then I believe you put them in the fridge, or maybe you could just leave them out. I have to read the instructions again. And then you have gummy bears. That's pretty exciting. So let me show you the mold. This is the first one. So these are like little Mickey heads, and then this one is like Mickey's face, his pants, his gloves, his shoes. These ones are the same, and then these ones are actually kind of my favorite because they remind me of Vinylmations. If you guys know my channel, you know I love Vinylmations. So these are gonna be really cute. Now let me go ahead and show you the stuff that you're gonna need, which is very minimal. All you're gonna need is some like gelatin. So these are unflavored gelatin packets. And then you're gonna need Jello. So I just got the Kroger brand because honestly, like I really can't be eating a lot of this, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money. So they had strawberry and raspberry. I really wanted to get a blue raspberry from the Jello brand, but they didn't have it at my store. So, which I would have totally spent the money on that because I think blue raspberry just sounds amazing for gummy bears. But I got these two, and a note that I saw from a lot of recipes I read was it cannot be sugar-free. So sugar-free actually had more flavors, but unfortunately you can't use it because I think it just doesn't come out right. Then I saw this one, which is first of all much bigger than it needs to be. This is the size you need, is the 3 ounce, but they only had it in this size, and it's peach. Like, what? Peach, you guys. I just cannot wait to have peach flavored gummies. That's gonna be so delicious, I feel like, especially it's like summery. So I got a bigger box, but that's okay. I'm just gonna use like half the packet, maybe even less than half the packet. We'll see how that goes. So those are the 3 flavors that you're gonna see me make, which is strawberry, raspberry, and peach. I feel like it's gonna be like a sangria almost. And then for the chocolate molds, what I'm gonna do is I just picked up some like baking chips. So these are not regular chocolate chips. These are actually baking chips, which means they melt down a little bit better. And so that is what I'm gonna use. I'm gonna melt it down. I'm gonna pour it into the mold, pop it in the fridge, and then it should hold the mold, obviously. So basically that is all I'm gonna really need to make this, and then some water. I'll run through the recipe with you guys so you can see me making it, but other else than that, it's super simple to make. All right, so let's make some gummies. So the things you're gonna need, like I kind of showed you, was a packet of Jello mix. It's the 3 ounce size. And then it's the recipe I found says a tablespoon of gelatin and then half a cup of water. I'm gonna put it all in this little measuring cup that sat inside the little pants of Mickey. Turn it on and stir it until it's like a liquid form. And then once it's that point, I'll show you the slow-mo of me just placing it into the molds. You could totally do this on the stove, by the way. You can just do it in the stove top. But, I mean, I got the item. I should use all the parts, right? So, that's what's gonna happen here. So, this is just the unflavored pack. And I'm hoping that 1 pack is a tablespoon because I only have 4 packs. Oh, it's almost a tablespoon. I'm gonna have to use a little bit more than 1 envelope. So in case you guys want to do multiple flavors, just remember that if you buy this box, where's my box? The gelatin box right over here, it has 4 envelopes in there, but you're gonna have to use more than 1 envelope per Jello pack. So just keep that in mind. Not a whole, almost half a pack, honestly. So it's like almost 1.5. Luckily, I'm only doing 3 flavors, so I should be okay. Okay, I'm pouring it in. Here we go. Whoa. So it looks like the half a cup of water, the 1 packet of gelatin, and the tablespoon of, you know, unflavored gelatin fits in this little cup. I was afraid it wasn't all gonna fit, but it all fits. So I've been stirring for probably like 5 minutes now, and it pretty much looks pretty dissolved to me. I mean, that looks like blood. But yeah, it looks pretty much all dissolved, liquid form. I will tell you, this thing does not get very, very hot. So if you're doing this with kids, I really wouldn't be too concerned. Like honestly, touching it, like it's barely warm. I actually had to pull this out and touch the bottom of it to make sure it was even hot. And it's warm, so it doesn't get very hot, which is a good thing if you're doing this with kids. But let's go ahead and start pouring this mixture in. You can totally use like a dropper. I've seen those, but I didn't purchase one. I'm just gonna use the little spout it has. Before I continue, I think I'm only gonna do half the recipe because 1 packet does make a lot. So what I did was I just filled up what I showed you, which is these little pieces right over here. And you guys get the dropper, okay? Just that's all I gotta say. I tried to take out the bubbles, but it's a pain and it's fine. Aesthetically, it's okay for me. And I didn't wanna fill them all up because I have 3 other colors plus chocolate. So I just got this like ice cube mold that I have, and I just put the rest in there so I don't let it go to waste. But in all honesty, I don't want that much gummy stuff. So what I'm gonna do is just half everything. So I'm gonna use half the packet, half a tablespoon of gelatin, and 1/4 cup of water, and let's see how that goes. Just because I don't need this much gummies, because I clearly don't need any more gummies. I became a gummy bear myself from eating all these gummies. So I'm gonna cut it in half and then we'll see how it goes from there. So let's move on to raspberry now. Okay, we're still making gummies, and I have poured the raspberry ones in, and I honestly am not showing it really, guys, because it is a lot harder with just this little spout than with like a dropper. So please get yourself a dropper. I am moving on to peach now. So peach will be the next flavor. Here are my, you know, ice cube for extra, because I feel really bad tossing it. I still had some extra even doing half the recipe, but there's not a lot of mold, and plus I'm saving 1 full mold for chocolate. I probably should have done the vinyl niche one as chocolate because I feel like that would be really cool, but it is what it is. We're gonna just work with this one. I think it'll also be really cute as chocolates. So I'm gonna do the peach one now, and because this is such a bigger one, I can't really do exactly half of it. I'm gonna go ahead and weigh it out with like a food scale, and I'm just gonna do 1.5 ounces, and that'll be half the recipe. So that's how I'm gonna do the peach one. So I'm hoping the peach one's my favorite, because I kind of try it a little bit, like when I'm putting it in, like if it gets my finger. Strawberry one tastes fine. Raspberry, I'm not too sure about. I'm still kind of iffy on that one. So I'm really hoping that peach is gonna be as good as it sounds. That's all I'm saying right now. So let's go ahead and do some peach. All right, guys, here are my filled molds. I do have a few here that have tons of bubbles, which, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I kind of can go with it on a spoon a little bit and break it. And it helps a bit, but not really. And that's okay. Aesthetically, I'm okay with that. Like, these are not, you know, for somebody. Obviously, if I use a dropper, I think it's not as bad. Now I'm gonna pop these in the fridge. chocolate. So I'm literally gonna just keep it in this thing until the chocolate becomes very smooth and pourable. And then I'm gonna pour it into these really cute molds right over here. And we'll have ourselves some chocolate Mickeys. That's gonna be super exciting. The gummies are in the fridge. I'm gonna leave them in there for probably about an hour. The recipe says 30 minutes, but I'm just gonna do an hour, just so they're really nice and solidified, and then I can pop them all out. And that's gonna be a very satisfying feeling, is popping those gummies out and then trying them. The peach one, you guys, I think is gonna be my favorite. I am very excited for the peach ones. So for the chocolate, the machine actually did melt down the chocolate fairly quickly, but I did need to kind of speed it up a little bit in terms of getting it really soft, because it only gets so hot. Plus I had to add milk, just so you guys know. I didn't tell you that in the beginning of this, but I've added probably about a tablespoon to 2 tablespoons of milk so far, and I've gotten it to like a nice consistency. I may add just a little bit more milk because I really want it like liquidy, like liquid chocolate. So I may add a little bit more, but I'm just gonna let it keep doing its thing for just a little bit, and then I'm gonna pour it into the mold. But it looks so good. It's literally like liquid chocolate, you guys. If you're a chocolate lover, give this video a thumbs up. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm gonna add a little bit more milk so it's a little bit more creamy.
I fell into deep. Oh baby, baby, baby. Help me on my feet. Help me on
As you saw, I just poured in all of the chocolate. It was a little bit harder because that spout is so small, the chocolate overflows on the spout. So just do it little at a time, and then just pat down the mold and shake it a little so the chocolate kind of gets everywhere, because if not, then it's just gonna stay in one spot and then it's gonna be weird, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the fridge as well, and I will see you guys with gummies and chocolate in maybe about like 30 minutes to an hour, but in reality, with the whole magic of YouTube, it'll be right now. And I'm back. Hello, it's been probably like 30 minutes or so, and I have my gummy molds out. The chocolate is still kind of getting solidified, so hopefully by the time I show you guys all the gummy stuff, the chocolate will be good to go. I did pop it in the freezer to also kind of speed things up. I am very excited to try these, so I'm probably gonna sit you down like on a stand here, and we'll pop them open together. So let's see if I can make this work. Okay, are you guys good? Can you see me? Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna start off with these ones right over here, and you can see a lot of like bubbles, unfortunately, and this is the back side. So the front side I'm hoping is gonna be kind of more, you know, smooth, but I'm just eating these. These are just to experiment. If I wanted to get super fancy, I would get the little dropper thing and make it all cute, you know what I mean? But we're gonna go for taste here more so than anything. So let's go ahead and pop these out. I hope they pop out easily. The strawberry and raspberry, unfortunately, are pretty much the same color, so I'm gonna have to taste it to know which one's which. So I'm gonna go ahead and start popping it out. Kind of popped out easily. Let's see if we can focus on these. There we go. Whoa, there it is. Oh my goodness, that's so exciting. And this is the back side. See how the back side is nice and smooth? So there's this one. Based off how this one smells, this is strawberry, so. So, it pretty much just tastes like Jell-O, but it's more like a thicker Jell-O, right? So gummies are supposed to be like much thicker than like a Jell-O consistency, but it pretty much just tastes like Jell-O and just a little bit thicker. I don't know how they get gummy bears to be like super like gummy, because these are a little bit gummy, but they're not like gummy bears. They're more just like a much thicker Jell-O. So let's see if I can find a raspberry. I think the raspberry was at the bottom. So let's go ahead and pop another one out. For the most part, they're popping out fairly easy. If we can see that here. So there's this one. I think this is raspberry. So there's the top, how the top looks. even with the bubbles, it's not too bad. And then there's this side with no bubbles. Let's try this one. Okay, same thing. It just tastes like raspberry jello, but it's a little bit, like I said, it's pretty much like jello, but just a little bit thicker. So it's a little bit more gummy, but it's not like a super like gummy bear. I'm sure there's tons of other preservatives and things that go into making a gummy bear that thick. But if you want a healthier option and you just kind of want to know what's in your food, you want to make them with your kids and you don't want to buy them gummy bears, this is a good option. I'm actually gonna try to see if I can experiment with sugar-free, because they did say that you can't really use sugar-free, which I'm not too sure why. It could be just the formula, but I'm gonna try it, because if so, your girl's gonna make a ton of sugar-free gummies, and you better believe I'm gonna sit on my couch and eat these sugar-free gummies while I'm watching a Disney movie. It's just gonna happen. Let's try the peach one. I am very, very excited for peach. I think, you know, we're gonna go ahead and do one of these molds right over here, because I think these are super cute. So let's pop out the Mickey head, and I'm super excited for peach because I just love anything like tropically peachy. You guys already know the channel, so that's just how that goes. Okay, oh my gosh, okay. So here it is, it's popping out. I wanna be really careful though, because I don't wanna mess up the face, so I might not be showing it fully, but okay, you see this? Ah, okay. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love this. All right, let's go. This one came out a little bit thicker. It literally tastes like peach. I do like how this one's a little bit thicker, and I think I know why. I put a little bit more than what it called for the gelatin. So I did cut the recipe in half for the peach and the raspberry. So it's supposed, the original recipe is a tablespoon of unflavored gelatin, so I used half a tablespoon. But for the peach ones, I did a little bit over half a tablespoon. So I wonder if that's why it came out a little bit thicker. It could also be that the mold is just a lot thicker as well. I mean, this is great. Eating my peach flavored gummy, Mickey shaped. I love this. Overall, this was super fun. Let's do one of the Vinylmation looking ones, because you know your girl's a Vinylmation lover. I think I'm gonna do peach again because I just love peach. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Popping out. Oh my god, these are so cute. So here is the peach one. Can we see its little face? Look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. I don't even want to eat these because they're so cute. I'm gonna eat it anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's good. What can I say? It tastes pretty much like Jello, just a little bit thicker, like it's like halfway there to be a gummy bear. It's not like as gummy, but overall, I would give this like 2 thumbs up. It was really, really good. Let's go check on my chocolate so I can show you guys the chocolate molds next. All right, so it's probably been like an additional 30 minutes to an hour. These ones are just not getting as rock hard as I want them to take them out of the mold. Like as I'm taking them out, they're still pretty soft. So I'm gonna try my best to take it out, but like I said, they're still pretty soft. I don't know if they're ever fully gonna get super hard now that I mixed milk in with it. That's the only thing, so this might actually not work. I also didn't follow any recipe. I probably should have. You guys comment down below if there's a better recipe to use in terms of making like chocolate with mold. Yeah, it's still like sticking to it. So I'm honestly just gonna end the video at this point here, because these are, I feel like, gonna just take forever to get to the consistency I need. And plus I probably just didn't follow like a chocolate mold recipe correctly. So that was kind of a fail on my end, which is okay. I gave it a try. I mostly just wanted to do the gummies, which I felt like came out really well. So I'm really excited about that. I actually took them all out and I put them in this little Disney mug I actually have. And so here are all like the little gummies, which I was super happy about how those came out. So So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you had fun and maybe you can get it yourself. I will link the fun.com video down below for you guys and also up top so you can watch that video. And then also I'll probably try to link this specific product from fun.com on there because I do have a coupon code that gets you 10% off on fun.com. So, you know, save you some money, which is kind of nice. So definitely check out that. Once again, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my gummy making skills. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already because we have tons of fun here on the channel and I would love for you to be part of my Enchanted fam. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.